Hi, I'm Pete, and this is an HKNowStore unboxing. I ordered this batch of puzzles about a month ago, and if you've watched my other unboxing, this is the one I originally thought I had. I got the tracking numbers mixed up. So what happened here was I ordered these puzzles, and then they just didn't ship, and it was kind of surprising because they seemed to be in stock. But I don't know, a couple weeks went by, and then next thing I know, I see that they're already in Canada, and so here they are. And they actually arrived on the same day as another package from HKNowStore. Just kind of a bit of a coincidence. So here we go. Let's open this up and see what I got. Normally it doesn't take a month to get things from the HKNowStore if it's in stock. Normally it takes about 3 weeks, something like that. So this is unusual, and I certainly don't hold that against them. So let's see what we have in here. Now the puzzles in this box, it usually starts with one. And then I get another one, because I can't just order one puzzle from HKNowStore. So here we go. So this is what I got. So there are two puzzles in here. And there we go. There's one, and there's another one, and there's Calvin's card. So let's show the puzzle that I actually went to order. I was watching videos, and I watched a video by a Crazy Bad Cuber on the pillowed Skewb. I think it's a Meffert's pillowed Skewb, and I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. I think I'll get myself one of those. And then I went on the website, and I decided I kind of like the look of this flat puzzle, mainly because it sort of sits flat. It's not going to roll around on me. So yeah, so I decided to get myself a Skewb, and I really don't quite know what to expect. It's actually kind of small, and you notice this is a Void Skewb, or a Holey Skewb, designed by Tony Fisher, and it's from the Meffert's, so it's a Meffert's puzzle. And I like Meffert's stickers and their color scheme, and the quality of their puzzles is usually pretty good. So I'm kind of happy to have this Skewb. Now I don't really know how the Skewb works. I think it works on a sort of a diagonal here. So allow me to be kind of a little a little funny here and see if I can figure out how it goes. I don't even know how it turns. That's funny. Okay, I can sort of see it. I can there we go. Okay, so there we are. So it's the whole, oh yeah, I can see how this could get, it could be quite fun. I understand these aren't particularly difficult to solve, but I like these puzzles that are different, and even like this where it's not immediately obvious how it turns. I like if I show a Rubik's Cube around, I actually like then showing puzzles that are not like Rubik's Cubes, just to show people that other puzzles exist. So this is a kind of I hear it sort of has a clicky kind of a mechanism. It's a little stiff, but I think that'll I can work that out, and I'll put a little bit of lube in there, and that'll probably help. Indeed, yeah. So it was Crazy Bad Cure that got me onto this, and I like watching videos like that. Sometimes I don't know how old that video was, whether it was new or old. Sometimes you just have to be in the right frame of mind for a certain puzzle. I certainly wouldn't have thought about these, last year or anything like that. So, but yeah, there we are. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun solving this and learning how to solve this Skewb here. I see that just to show this, a little bit of, looks like a little bit of cosmetic damage to the edge here, but nothing too outlandish. And I buy puzzles to play with, not to show off so much, like on a shelf or something. So I'm okay with it. Alright, so what happened then? So I got my Skewb, very happy with that, but I can't just order one puzzle from Hong Kong. It just doesn't work. It's not right. So I got the Gear Octahedron. This is a Calvin's puzzle, and this was by Timur, I think. Timur. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So there you go. So it comes in this very nice box, and it even has like a serial number on it and everything. And so I sort of feel just a little bit guilty right now. I'm going to take this apart. By the way, for one of the Calvin puzzles, I actually found spare stickers in the bottom here. So I'm always checking just in case that's a little bonus. Okay, I didn't get the spare stickers, but I got the little turning tool. Okay, enough of the box. Okay, and there we go. So this is the Gear Octahedron. Now I've heard that this is a fairly difficult puzzle to solve. I like gear puzzles, maybe not that good at them, but I have heard that these are fairly challenging. So that's okay, you know, I don't mind. Now I don't know if I'm going to work this out myself or if I'm going to try just go and watch a tutorial. And that's, you know, some people will tell you, oh, you got to solve it yourself. I don't think so. You know, sometimes I just want to go and see how it's done, and the fun is in the solving, not necessarily in the figuring it out for some puzzles. And then other puzzles I really want to figure it out myself. So we'll see. I'll try a few things here and see if I can make any headway. And I don't know that I'm going to try too hard, because gear puzzles are, I find them very challenging. Okay, it turns reasonably well, yeah, it's just a little wee bit stiff. I'll put a little bit of lube on there, and I think it'll be fine. So this tool, apparently you're supposed to put it on there, and then you're supposed to use it to turn the puzzle. You know, I think that might be okay if it had a handle on it, but I think without the without having some sort of like a big T handle, there's not enough torque on there to I can't generate enough torque on with my fingers to make it better than the just turning the tip here. Now I just gotta watch my fingers. I've already pinched my fingers once, just as I was turning here. So boy, that would be funny if I jam my finger in there. All right, well that's fine. Let's see. The stickers are okay. They're very tiny. Wow, I can't even read that. That must be Timur's signature on there. So and then it must say Calvin Puzzles. Ah, there it is. It says Calvin Puzzles right over there. Okay, so that's good. I've been pretty happy with the Calvin puzzles I've gotten before. I think I got the it must be the Tom Z 4x4x6, and I think I have a Dino Cube from Calvin Puzzles. What else do I have in Calvin Puzzle? I don't know if I have any more. So yeah, so pretty happy with them. All right, well there you go. Those are my two puzzles that I received in my order from the HKNowStore. Real happy with them, and I'm looking forward to figuring out how to solve these. So a little follow-up from my unboxing video of Timur's Gear Octahedron and Tony Fisher's Holey Skewb. I was lubricating both puzzles, and when I lubricated the Skewb, it's excellent. Right, I just put a little silicone oil. I just kind of spread the pieces apart and put the nozzle in quite deep there, and as you can see here, it's just turning just marvelously. So that's helped a lot. I haven't actually learned how to solve it yet. It hasn't been very long, but I just you know, managed to get it moving very nicely. So I like that, and it's great. I'm really looking forward now to digging into this and figuring out how to solve it. I'm going to try and solve it on my own first, and before I start looking at a tutorial. So that worked out great. Unfortunately, the Gear Octahedron, it was doing quite well, and I was just pushing a nozzle in and trying to find out where I would lubricate it, and then unfortunately this little center piece fell off. It just popped right off, and it's a little triangle. So that's what it looks like, and it looks like it has a hole on the back there, and so this is its white equivalent, and so it sits on a post, and it was sitting on the red face. Now that post, you may notice that there's no post there anymore, and that's because the piece that is supposed to go there, when I went to kind of see what that piece was, it just fell right into the hole. So it's rattling around now, and I was able to kind of shake things and got the post to kind of peep back out again, but there's just no way. I'd somehow have to get it kind of pushed in from the back. So I have heard of this happening. I read about it on a Twisty Puzzle forum, I think, but they were just talking about the centers falling in. I didn't know what they meant. Now I do. So I'm gonna have to find a video or something on how to disassemble this and fix that issue. So, well, that happens, I guess. The parts that I did loop are working just a wee bit smoother. It was pretty smooth to begin with anyway, so not too bad there. So it's pretty typical. The puzzles need a little bit of work when they're new. So that was my follow-up, and I guess now I'm gonna have to follow up the follow-up and get back to you when I get this little issue sorted out. So I'm back with my Gear Octahedron, and I'm ready to tackle the repair of this piece that sort of fell into the puzzle. So there was a note on the Twisty Puzzle forums. It said that I guess these triangular pieces are supposed to be glued onto the base, and sometimes that didn't quite take. So what I have to do is somehow get that piece out of there, and then I guess I can glue the two pieces together. And I suppose while I'm at it, I'll have to go around and check and make sure the rest of them are good. I don't really want to have to take this whole thing apart, but I guess I'll find out. So I guess that's the first thing I'm going to find out. I'm just going to pull on each one of these quite relatively gently here. I'm sure that I didn't really pull too hard on that. Okay, so it seems that maybe it was just the one. Okay, well that's good news then. So unfortunately, to take that piece out, I'm gonna have to open it up, and I'm gonna have to peel back some of these stickers. Now, it's kind of I don't know, I find it a neat coincidence that it was a Tony Fisher video that I saw how to do this in, and of course I got a Tony Fisher Holey Skewb at the same time as I got this. So it doesn't look too bad, but obviously I have to be really careful. I don't want to damage these stickers if possible. But if I do, well, it's fine. These things are meant to be played with. Okay. Okay. Okay, I get a bit more. Peeling it when you want to save the stickers a bit more difficult. Okay, and now the really thin parts here. Okay, so there we go. Okay, I just have just a ceramic plate over there. That was the first thing I could grab that the stickers would not stick too much to, but it's clean and would keep them safe. So I keep a good stock of sticker material around, so that I could always make another sticker if I had to. But I'm looking at these gray ones here, and I'm thinking, I don't know that I'd be able to come up with a gray one. Okay. Huh. So, yeah, this will be worth it in the end. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with this puzzle. I just, what little bit I got on it was, you know, it was really very interesting, and yeah, sort of interested to try. I'm actually going on a little trip coming up, and actually next week I'm going to Denver, Colorado. So maybe I'll bring this. That would be kind of cool. I'm always a little squeamish about bringing brand new puzzles across the border, because I guess they might wonder when I'm coming back where I got it. But I think this will be all right. Yeah. So yeah, I normally like going away. It's hard to get ready to go away. That's my thing. I gotta get everything wrapped up at work, and a lot of things going on in my personal life here to get sorted out. But once I'm away, I usually enjoy it. All right, so I have this corner naked now, and apparently I just kind of pull this cap off. Not quite sure how that works. I'm just going to try pulling on it first before I do any kind of prying. Alright, well that didn't work. So now I'm going to just very gently pry it with this little screwdriver here. I guess I don't want to damage things, even though it is covered with a sticker. You know, if I don't have to, I'd rather not damage things. There we go. Okay, and it popped right off there. Okay, so that's the cap, and there's the screw there. Now I don't really want to change the tension of this, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try something. I'm going to count the number of turns that I make so I can pretty well get it back to about the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it was about 12. I mean, it's not a very scientific thing. It's not really turns, it's just strokes, I guess you would call it. Okay, so can I do this now without taking the whole thing apart? It's funny, I got the corner off, and now I'm not really sure what the next step is. There we go. Okay, there's the little piece that I'm looking for. Well, if I can get that out of there without... It's funny, now it seems to be pretty... it's solidly in there now. I wonder if I could just glue it all. Well, I don't want to take a chance here. I want to actually... I'd like to glue it just... there we go. Sorry. Well, if I had one extra set of hands here, I could just grab that piece out of there. Okay, so there it is. I just kind of open those. Okay, so that thing that I was trying to avoid doing, I did it anyway. Oh well. probably just as well. So there's the piece. So I basically just knocked off the top half of the puzzle, but that'll be alright. I can put a little bit of lube just inside there while as I'm putting it together, and I can check these other pieces. So so these are the pieces, and this seems good, and that one's nice and tight. That one's nice and tight, and so it seems, I guess, that just someone just didn't squeeze the glue enough on this one, or maybe there was some lube on there. So I wonder what sort of glue they use. Okay, so that's how it looks. Okay, and it has a key on it, so I can't mess that up. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some super glue on there, and then that'll solve the problem. I don't see it actually coming back. I hope I didn't say anything too graphic when that fell apart. I'm gonna go back and look at the video. I have to take my glasses off to be able to see up close. Kind of a paradox, isn't it? You get your glasses so you can see, but I got so many bi and trifocals and no lines, and okay, so there we go. I'm just gonna hold that and put that back now. Okay, well, that seems to be on there. Okay, that was the gear that fell off. Well, I guess I should have watched a bit more of Tony Fisher's video, because, man, I just really, this all just fell apart here. But I think I'll get it. I think I'll get this sorted out here. Alright, so that part must go there. Yeah, that goes right there. Oh, okay, this should be pretty, this shouldn't be too bad. So I think actually, since I got this all apart, I don't want to put too much lube in there, but I think if I put a little bit of lube on just on these sliding surfaces here, where I wouldn't normally have been able to get it, I think that'll kind of help a little bit. And yeah, just a little bit in there, and okay. And you know, that spring noise is really annoying, but I really can't do much with it, because I'd have to take them all apart. So I'm just gonna have to live with it, I think, for this particular one. Well, I suppose I could do one here. Let's see now. You know, because those are open on the bottom. No, they're in some sort of sleeve, so I'm not gonna be able to do much at all. Okay, well, that seems like it's set. That was super glue, and it's as set as it's going to get. So, let me just try this then. I got this one. I don't really know what I'm doing. This is kind of cute. This just turns. It's a very complicated mechanism. I always admire designers of these things. They just seem to just have this wonderful way of you know, seeing mechanical systems and putting them together. Oh, I see. Okay, so this part, well, it's kind of good to know that this assembly is all one chunk there. So okay, so this is where the red one goes, obviously. And let's see here. Yeah, one of that. Okay, and then, okay, well, this is the other part of it. So then this, okay, so that gray one in there. It's kind of nice, actually, to see this mechanism, because now I sort of get to see what it looks like. And I got to see, now I can see why when I pushed my the syringe in there to put some lube on these things, I can see why it actually improved things. Matter of fact, I'm just going to put a little bit on the surface of this guy in here. I don't want to put too much on there, but while it's breaking in, it'll be good. There we go. And then, so this will just kind of shove up in there, I guess. Oops, got to make sure I get this one in. There we go. Okay, well, you know, so far so good. Yeah, not really as bad as I thought it might be. Let's see. Okay, so then that one goes. So what if I put that? You know, I could go watch the rest of Tony's video, I suppose. But well, what fun would that be at this point, right? I'd have to put my puzzle down. I have to go into the other room. Okay, so maybe I can figure this out. Okay. There we go. Now, okay, well, that doesn't do me any good. If I get that plate in there, or a little piece. Okay, I got that in, but then, oh, I see. You know, that might have been an easier way to do it anyway. Okay. Oop, all right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I just consider this to be a bonus puzzle, okay? That's it. Okay, that seems pretty good right there. And then this part, just go right in. Alright, there we go. One more try. But yeah, you know, we wouldn't be puzzle people if we weren't patient, right? But, I don't know, maybe I'll fast forward through all these missed attempts. Okay, we can't have that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I just kept trying and eventually managed to get them to hook in there. Okay, so my last little issue here is just getting this piece put back together. And I remember it was somewhere around, what, 11 or 15 turns. Okay, so there you are. We got that, and I'll just make sure that everything's operating correctly here. Okay, so there you go. Everything seems to be hanging in there really well. So I'm just going to take a little bit of, I guess I just need a little paper towel here, and make sure that there's no oil from my fingers or lubricant on that on these surfaces here. I don't think there's any need to use a solvent on those. I think it's fine. Okay, and now we'll just get this put back together. And I think I'm gonna have to take my glasses off to be able to see. Okay. Oop. Okay, so there's the green one, back in good shape. Now I assume that because these, you know, I sort of figure that because these are being taken apart to adjust the screws, that some of the big companies will start, the third-party sticker companies will come out with replacement sets. Okay, I'm not being hyper fussy here. It was just going on just a wee bit crooked, and you know, I'd rather just take it off than, though really when I look at the ones that are on the other side, they're much worse. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean that's factory right there. That's way off. So yeah, I'm gonna assume that somebody's gonna come out with a nice, really good, high quality set of stickers for this. So I'll consider these ones the break-in stickers, the ones I'll beat up as I learn to solve the puzzle. Suppose I could also have just sliced right around the sort of the cone part of the sticker. Whoa. Okay, not really sticking to my utility knife very well. Okay, and that's that. Put my glasses back on so I can check my work here. Okay, and there we go. Okay, looks really really nicely. And interesting how interesting to be able to see what's a turn and what's not. Okay, that gear noise is, or spring noise, sorry, gear noise, really, really bothersome. But, okay. Okay, it's definitely in good shape, you know, and if I had taken it out of the box and just experienced what I just experienced, which is that I got to turn all the faces, you know, and everything is fine, I would have been quite happy with it. Instead, what happened was I turned it a little bit stiff, and so then I took my my syringe and I started poking it, and then boom, this piece went flying, and then the piece fell in the hole, and then it sort of was downhill from there. But this is fine, you know, and I'm you know, now I'm pretty happy with it. By the way, I'm going to show you this because this is the factory sticker right here, so it's way off. So, you know, all my care and precision for the set, I don't even know which one I did. I think it might have been this one. You know, being very careful here, and so you can see that really the factory ones are way off. So I'm going to certainly look for a new set of stickers, and I'm sure I think I know on my Gear Cube I have CubeSmith, and I really like them. They're really, you know, bright colors. It's a nice quality vinyl, and they've held up really well. So that's what I'll be looking for. Hopefully they'll come out with some pretty soon. Okay, well that's it for this follow-up video. My Timur Gear Octahedron is back and ready to go. And then, if you'll remember the other puzzle from that unboxing, my Tony Fisher Skewb, it's also in good shape here. So, yeah, I'm happy with these puzzles. So that concludes the follow-up to my unboxing of the Holey Skewb by Tony Fisher and the Gear Octahedron by Timur. And I did my follow-up on the Gear Octahedron where the piece fell out in the middle, but I was able to fix that thanks to a video by Tony Fisher. And now it's this puzzle's working great, and I look forward to just going ahead and playing with it. So that's it. I always enjoy reading your comments and value your suggestions, so please feel free to say something about this video or any of my videos, and I look forward to that. So yeah, that's it for the follow-up. Thanks for watching.